Uh, so I have no idea why my PlayStation just decided to stop streaming. I have paused um the cutscene and I'm gonna wait for people to get in. But yeah, that was so inconvenient. Well, well, I don't think that's the right word, but that really is irritating. And we was right in the middle of a good part of the story as well. No, people, I have not rage quit. I have not rage quit. I haven't rage quit anyone. My stream cut off. That's a really important time of the story. Was cut off. Yeah. If you're here, hello. No, I did not rage quit. My stream decided to cut off on me right in the middle of a cutscene. So I'm just gonna wait for people to come back. Hold on, peeps. I did not rage quit. My stream decided to get cancelled in the middle of a cutscene. Hold on. So I'm not going to start it till we get the people in. Sorry, folks. Really sorry about this. This was not supposed to happen. When? Sorry. This was not supposed to happen. I am really, really sorry. I did not rage quit. I did not rage quit, people. My stream decided to cut off on me. I have paused it, and I'm waiting for the folks to get back in here. I don't want to leave without them. Ugh, I guess it's karma for cussing off the boss so much in that last one. Hello, I did not rage quit. I did not rage quit. For fuck's sake. Oh, hello, Spider saying, yeah, I didn't rage quit. My stream decided to cut off right in the middle of the cutscene. And it's like, what a piss take. I guess that was karma for cussing off the boss. But yeah, sorry. Really, really sorry, folks. I'm really, really sorry. Um, I'm going to give it about 5 more minutes and wait for people to come back in. But yeah, that was really damn irritating. Ugh, in the meantime, buddy, if you got any questions, feel free to ask. I must say, other than learning that you have to counter the boss free of the fucking slow-mo, I have absolutely enjoyed this game, and I'm going to buy it again on physical copy. Yeah, definitely worth buying, physical and digital personally for me. But yeah, for the boss, I just gotta get a new playstyle for the boss battle. Now, all I want next is probably, well, what I want next, not all I want, but what I want next to see probably be Metal Gear Solid Portable Ops or Peace Walker being playable on consoles, and the next Metal Gear Solid remake should probably be Metal Gear Solid 1, or they could just completely make a new Metal Gear Solid game, like 6.
I'm sure that you guys have
Shit,
seen this Timu West
shit,
Watts. This
shit.
sneaky guy tried
Right.
to rob a mascot
Shit.
at an event, but when he
No,
turned,
no, sorry. I lost my train of thought there now. I bloody butt dialed on my phone.
and saw who it was, he knew he made a
Right, give me one moment. We're back in. Cool. Let me ask you a question, Spirit of Paradox. How does Big Boss's speech tie to what's happening in the real world right now? So, so the what lady before the boss, I feel her speech is very important for today because we have the war or the world in a political war at the moment. You got the left constantly battling with the right. It's all, instead of it being communism and capitalism, I guess it's more like conservatism and liberalism. And this is something that's caused a culture war, and all the culture war really is just causing division between people. With the boss, she wants to see a world made whole again, where everybody can get along and just be who they want to be. But really, she figured out that she can never truly get to get her world that she's dreamt of. But she does have her own history in that lot with being a soldier and being the joy. Because basically, the boss, if you don't know, is the joy. So, like the sorrow, the pain, the fury, the boss would be the joy, but they don't call her that because she got the code name of boss. But I really do think her worldview on making the world whole again is something I think the world needs to hear because we're not whole. We're extremely divided, and mainly it's over politics. And the speech about is an enemy truly an absolute enemy? Or is it a temporal, or is the enemy just another, well, I would say I didn't word it like hers, but enemies aren't absolute, you know. Times change, politics change, viewpoints change over time. And we really shouldn't be at each other's throats over temporal or contemporary political viewpoints and try to make it the absolute be all and end all. We should let each other be who we want to be without trying to stop the other from being who they want to be, for example. But we live in the real world, unfortunately. As much as we all want a world without hate and freedom and all of that, we can never really get it because we're all human beings at the end of the day. And human beings are not perfect. And we're never going to be, unfortunately. Well, unless you're a machine, I suppose. Yeah, man. There's too many enemies, not enough friends. I, I am going to continue the stream. But yeah, man.
I picked up a few new moves. Huh. It doesn't feel right to shoot an unarmed man. But I'll get over it. Eva! What do you say to one last showdown?
Yeah, all right.
What's your name?
Snake.
No. Not that name. You're not a snake, and I'm not an ocelot. We're men. Names. My name is Adamska. What's yours?
John.
Very well, John. Plain name. But I won't forget it. Come on!
I went for the one on the right. Oh, it was the one on the left.
It's
Oh,
a
my bad.
blank. Oh, that was fun. Till we meet again, John.
When I doubt everyone will get along despite putting aside our differences. I fear a future where Christianity is put through the days of future past scenario. Oh gosh, I know what you mean. Feel the same way about England. I think more people. I think that's actually quite common than you actually know. Like a lot of people feel like the future is going to be bleak, and I think we all kind of feel that way to some degree.
We made it.
Yeah, we sure did.
Oh no, Migs! There's no way out! What are we gonna do?
We've come too far to let them stop us now. Those things have got to be armed.
It's no use. There's no way we can outmaneuver them. They're gonna shoot us down. We were so close.
Weapon systems on.
Picture this, a 78-year-old pastor is walking on a sidewalk with his grandson, whose father is an ambassador trying to bring peace. Suddenly, a group of people from the LGBT community attack them. I know. Oh gosh.
Oak 19, this is Control. Stand by for a direct order from the chairman. Oak 19, return to base immediately.
Man, this whole world is just upside down. Back is left, or back is front, left is right.
Aborting mission. RTB.
Everybody miserable. Inflation,
The Migs are turning
tariffs, bills. But, man. Oh, can't be swearing at.
Well done, Snake.
The MiG's disengaged.
Most likely under orders from Khrushchev.
Is this his way of helping us?
Who knows? Maybe he didn't want things to get messier than they already are. Or maybe he just wanted us to owe him one. The important thing is, you made it out alive. As long as Khrushchev is with us, I don't think they'll be coming after you. It should be smooth sailing all the way to Alaska. I'm sending someone out to Galena Base to meet you.
To meet me?
The DCI and the President himself are waiting at Langley. Don't keep them waiting.
So what are you going to do now? Go back to the KGB?
What do you want me to do?
Did you ever think about coming back to America?
I can't go back. I've left America behind me.
But you saved this country.
I didn't do it alone.
And I still owe you a dinner.
Is that part of your mission too? Or is it an order? Or is it an invitation? Or a proposal? I don't take orders from anyone now.
Is that so? Snake's about to get his snake wet. One second, buddy. Okay.
Scholars tell us that the first spy in history was the snake in the book of Genesis. In that story, it was Eve who was tempted by the snake in the Garden of Eden. But this time around, it was I who tempted the snake and got away with the forbidden fruit of knowledge. Forgive me, Snake.
Comment says, the grandfather dies protecting the grandson from the group before two police officers arrive, saving the boy by shooting at the group, causing them to flee. This sparks hatred towards Christians.
First of all, I
Yeah.
have to apologize.
Yeah, I can understand that. And it happens over here in the UK as well.
I'm not a KGB spy, and I never worked for the NSA. I'm an agent of the People's Republic of China for the General HQ 2nd Department of the People's Liberation Army. It was all a lie. I tricked you. And I'm sorry. The philosophers still exist in China, too. You see, my mission was to find out where Volgin was hiding the philosopher's legacy and steal it. So I infiltrated his base as a KGB spy. The two NSA codebreakers who defected in 1960 were actually both men. The real Adam never showed up at the meeting place, saving me the trouble of having to eliminate him. I sneaked in by pretending I was Eva. And you and Sokolov and Volgin, you all believed me. The philosopher's legacy was originally held in common between the US, Soviet Union, and China. We couldn't let the Russians and the Americans take it all for themselves. The Chinese government had its eye on the legacy too. I got the film containing the legacy. And also the nuclear missile launch data from the Shagohod. 5 years ago, the Soviet Union stopped supplying us with nuclear weapons technology. Since then, China's Liaodong easing, hydrogen bomb, and space rocket projects have fallen behind. But with this data, our country will be able to develop its own nukes. We'll create a deterrent force to rival those of the US and Soviet Union. Everything has gone according to plan, thanks to your help. I too am one of the philosophers. I'm an agent of the philosophers, a graduate of one of their charm schools. I was raised in a joint US-Soviet-Chinese facility to become a sleeper agent. This was before the war. Back then, they were collecting children from all over the world. As a result, I'm indistinguishable from a native-born American. So it didn't surprise me
Not
when
bad.
Volgan
Sounds
couldn't
like
do
a
the
fun
difference.
controller.
But she knew right from the beginning. She knew because before the war, she was at one of the philosopher's schools too, as an instructor. The boss was the only one I couldn't fool. She was the only one who knew I was a fake. She told me everything. Why did she open her heart to me like that? At the time, I couldn't understand it. But now, I think I do. Snake. She wanted you to know the truth. She chose me to tell you. That's why she saved my life. I've lied to you so many times, but not this time. My orders from the government were to obtain the legacy. And to eliminate everyone who knew the truth about what happened. In other words, I'm supposed to kill you. But I can't do it. Not because we loved each other. And not because you saved my life. But because I made a promise to the boss. And I intend to keep it. I just wanted you to know. And you have to live.
I must say, this cutscene is pretty deep.
Snake, listen to me. She didn't betray the United States. No. Far from it. She was a hero who died for her country. She carried out her mission knowing full well what was going to happen. Self-sacrifice. Because that was her duty.
You are above even the boss. I hereby award you the title of Big Boss. You are a true patriot.
making missions for us. A man who combines the qualities of a soldier and an agent.
The boss's defection was a ruse set up by the US government. It was all a big drama staged by Washington so they could get their hands on the philosopher's legacy. And the boss was the star of the show. They planned it so that they could get the legacy that Colonel Volgin inherited and destroy the Shagohod at the same time. Only a legendary hero like the boss could have earned Volgin's trust. Finding out where the philosopher's legacy was hidden was to be her greatest mission. Everything was going according to plan. But then something happened that no one could have predicted. Colonel Volgin fired an American-made nuclear warhead at Sokolov's research facility. Khrushchev demanded that the US government provide proof that it wasn't involved. They couldn't just abort the operation to steal the legacy. So the operation itself was greatly expanded and revised. The authorities in Washington knew that in order to prove its innocence, they'd have to get rid of the boss. And that one of their own would have to do the job. The public couldn't be allowed to find out about it. Not ever. This, they concluded, would be the best way to keep the whole thing under wraps. The boss wouldn't be allowed to come back home alive. And she wouldn't be allowed to kill herself. Her life would be ended by her most beloved disciple. That was the way the government wanted it. That was the mission she was given, and she had no choice but to carry it out. Her death at your hands was a duty she had to fulfill. Out of duty, she turned her back on her own comrades. A lesser woman would have been crushed by such a burden. The tainted disgrace will follow her to her grave. Future generations will revile her. In America as a despicable traitor with no sense of honor. And in Russia as a monster who unleashed a nuclear catastrophe. She will go down in official history as a war criminal. And no one will ever understand her. That was her final mission. And like a true soldier, she saw it through to the end. But I think she wanted you, of all people, to know the truth. She wanted to live on, in your memory. Not as a soldier, but as a woman. But she was forbidden to tell you herself. And that's why she told me. Snake, history will never know what she did. No one will ever learn the truth. Her story, her debriefing, will endure only in your heart. Everything she did for her country. She sacrificed her life and her honor for her native land. She was a real hero. She was a true patriot.
Man. Damn, that was deep. That was deep. But yeah, let me read the comments. But yeah, so sorry I was quiet because I absolutely love that cutscene. In 1968, Eva disappears without a trace in Hanoi. 1970s paramedic. Major Zero disbands Fox in 1970. 1971, carrying out the traditions of Major Zero and the Fox unit. Foxhound by Big Boss, and in 1972, Les Enfants Terribles project is developed. The sons of Big Boss are born. Alright, so let's see. The grandson would meet and forgive the 5 people for killing his grandfather, but the grandson also reminded the group that homosexuality is a sin. Yeah, depending on what your viewpoint is. And Andreas says, "You got her?" Yes. Thank you to Stephen. Yeah, he gave me the heads up on how to beat the bitch, and luckily I did. Forgive me, SOP. I'm just saying all of the things because everyone needs to have faith. Yeah, I agree. I agree, man. You gotta have faith in yourselves, or you gotta have faith in things in life. It's like living life through nihilism ain't the best way, man. You just live like being a nihilist is like being a robot. Without having something to believe in, life's gonna be very stressful. See, I don't want to skip that. The reason why I don't want to skip this is because of the end credits scene. This song sounds so sad. Yeah, that was the point. Because basically, after you kill the boss and you go to the go shake hands with the president, you find out that everything that the boss did was orchestrated by the US government to gain the philosopher's legacy. It was that $100 billion thing. And because of Volgin detonating the nuke early in game in Russia, that caused America and Russia's leader at the time to say the boss has to go in order to maintain the peace. So we basically sent Snake in to take her out, and then when he finds out about it all, it's already too late. But yeah, so with this song being sad, Metal Gear Solid 3 technically does have quite a sad ending. Yeah, man. So, she couldn't have just survived shaking it. But she couldn't have just shaking it to survive. Yeah, I suppose. But yeah, man. Oh, Metal Gear Survive. Oof. They need to they need to make a new game. They need to make Metal Gear 6, The Fall of Big Boss and Venom Snake. Yeah, man, Hideo Kojima's got good choice of music and good taste. Metal Gear Solid, The Last of the Serpent. Yeah. Or like, yeah, Metal Gear Solid 6, The Last of the Serpent, or Metal Gear Solid 6, The Fall of Big Boss, or Metal Gear Solid 6, Outer Heaven. I don't know, but yeah, I want those two games from from back in the day, like Metal Gear and Metal Gear 2. That needs that needs a complete overhaul, obviously. Like, it needs... probably they could rewrite it in a better way, but I really do want those games to get updated, or that storyline to get updated somehow. Yeah, but with these graphics and all, I really do hope we get Metal Gear Solid 1 remaster. Metal Gear Solid 6, The Philosopher's End. No, because The Philosopher's End in either the 1940s or in Metal Gear Solid 4, which is set in 2014. So let's see what the comments say. Solid Snake, aka... No, Naked Snake is Big Boss. Solid Snake is Big Boss's son. The villain would have been the villain despite everything that happened, because... Sorry, my mouth is so dry. Because it leads him to him going on a crusade to bring down America in order to usher peace by any means necessary. Yeah. And you see, the thing is, though, like, I really do feel sorry for Big Boss, because he really did try his best, but he just kind of went on a mad one by the ending of it all. Like, after Metal Gear Solid 5, you know, he really did start to become a much more colder person and calculating. But yeah, but I really do enjoy Big Boss as a character. Solid Snake, the face of the franchise, in my opinion, despite Big Boss being in more games now, I think. But Solid Snake will always be.
Yes, Groznygrad and the Granin Research Facility have both been wiped out without a trace. I understand, sir, but they were necessary sacrifices. Yes, the CIA has taken care of the boss themselves. I believe the White House will be satisfied. Khrushchev is finished. Your time has finally arrived. Yes, the American president is relying on us to keep a lid on the whole affair. We've got him by the balls. It should make a valuable trump card in future negotiations. Yes, Chief Director, of course. I'll keep the KGB informed. Yes, it's me. The boss has accomplished her mission. The Philosopher's legacy is now safely with us, in America's hands. With this money, yes, the Philosophers can finally be revived. The film we handed the Chinese was a fake. Peking must be in an uproar right about now. I'm afraid so. Only half the money has made it back to the United States. The KGB must still have part of the legacy. Yes, the weapon has been reduced to ashes. That's right. Groznygrad has been obliterated by the Davy Crockett we brought in as well. Yes, that was the boss's work too. Speaking of which, I've obtained something from Granin that you might find interesting. It's a revolutionary new nuclear attack system. Perhaps it might just come in handy someday. Yes, we have Snake to thank for that. Khrushchev believed it as well. Yes, they bought our story. I don't think they'll be making a fuss. The secondary alert has been lifted as well. And the Soviets still haven't discovered my true identity. They have no idea that I've been triple-crossing them. I will continue my activities as a contact for the new government. Yes, it appears that no one knew that I was Adam. Of course, I am always at the CIA's disposal, Mr. Director.
Oh shit, my microphone was muted, folks. My apologies. How long has my mic been muted for? Wait, how long has it been muted for? Because I've literally been talking for the last 2 minutes and I've just found out nobody could hear a single word I was saying. So I'm gonna have to rephrase everything that I said again. Yeah, so basically, when I was a kid, when I first played it, I was surprised by the plot twist. Even though they did say Ocelot's name was Adamska, I didn't catch on to that when I was a kid. So, learning that was pretty dope. Yeah, man. Metal Gear Solid 1 remaster, please. Or remake, even. Let's see what other things we have. Oh, sweet. I can literally... Yeah, that's actually not bad. I could watch any of the cutscenes whenever I want. Yeah, so while that's going down, I'm gonna talk. So, yeah, that's pretty cool stuff. So, now that we've got Metal Gear Solid 3 fully remastered and remade, I think now's a good time to do it. And same with some other titles like Killzone or Resistance would be also good, Sony.
Then blow him up along with it. Good plan.
The bridge is on the other side of the runway. We'll have to cut through the middle of the base. You ready?
Step on it. If he catches up to us, we're done for.
Hello, Adam.
Okay, here we go!
So right now, folks, I am probably gonna call this a night after this cutscene because, yeah, my eyes are getting super heavy to keep open. Is it bad that I gave Ian in the fan comic a personality? No. Well, why would it be bad to give them a personality? I think everybody would need a personality. Everyone should have a personality. Or do you mean like a split personality? Oh shit. Right. Yeah, I just realised they continuously play over each other. But yes, folks. I was hoping for one of them to just end it off right there, but no. Sorry about... Well, sorry. Andrea says, a promiscuous personality. Sorry about the missing the word. Oh, you're good, bro. But anyway, man, I wish you all the best when it comes down to your comic. And thank you very much for watching my streams today. I know, I should say more like yesterday and today now. But right now, I need to go get myself some sleep. And I should be on tomorrow because I've got Gears of War Reloaded stream happening later today. So, thank you very much for watching. Hope you guys have enjoyed the stream. I will see you in the next one. Take care.